And I'm like, dude, fuck the
When
white
a guy
man.
asks me, what can I do? And I say, be an ally. That's what I say to them about
I'm
feminism.
really open, I'm really outspoken, and I sort of expect everyone to be the exact same way.
My point of view is that we're all very connected, and everything we do affects someone somewhere, indirectly or
On an
directly.
individual level, I am an ally to people that I
Definitely.
care about. And from my I didn't get much sleep last night.
Dude, I didn't get any sleep last night.
I didn't get much sleep last night.
I'm sorry. I know how that feels. What happened?
What's wrong?
I got in a fight with my friend last night.
Well, just don't hang out with her anymore.
What's wrong?
No, me and my friend got into it last night again.
I'm sorry. You want to talk about it?
No.
I feel so fat today.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean? What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean? What do you mean? What do I mean?
What?
What happened to you?
I got hit by a car.
No, you didn't. You probably just want to get some attention.
What do you mean?
How did you get hit by a car?
I was walking down the street.
What were you doing on the street?
I wasn't in the street, I was on the
What
sidewalk.
were you doing on the sidewalk?
A car came up on the sidewalk, and I was just walking to school.
You were walking to school.
Yeah.
So you didn't even have money for a bus? You had to walk to school? And what is someone like you doing going to school anyway?
Well, I was just, just walking down the street and I got hit by a car. Why won't you believe me?
You weren't hit by a car. Anyway, what happened to the driver?
The driver? What do you mean? He sped off. I didn't see what happened to him.
So you don't know if he's okay?
What?
Hi there, how are you?
Can I help you?
Yeah, I just finished filling out my application and wanted to have you guys take a look.
Right, you are a citizen. You didn't fill out the race section.
Yeah, well, I don't exactly fit into any of those, so I didn't
So
feel comfortable.
what are you exactly then? You have to put something in here.
Well, you didn't really give me an option. I'm not Black, Latino, or white.
So you're Mexican.
Are you serious?
I'll see if Mr. Everyman can see you.
Okay, thanks. Okay. Hi, Mr. Everyman.
Hello.
Hi, I'm Christina Sayak. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So I saw the ad for the job, and I wanted to come in and talk to you guys about it.
Okay, let's take a look at your application. Okay. Things seems in order here. What are your qualifications?
Well, here is a copy of my degree.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. I also have a couple letters of references from your colleagues.
Oh, let's see here.
Um,
Oh, wow.
I also have a letter of reference from one of my professors. He has
Okay.
a PhD.
Oh, wow.
And then I also have,
That's terrific.
yeah, this is some of the experience that I have in this line of work. If you want to, read it.
Well, I'll consider it. How about we'll call you?
Great.
Thanks for coming in today.
Thanks a lot.
Bye. Hello, sir.
Hi, Mr.
Good to see
Everyman.
you.
I'm here for the job interview.
Good to see you. Now, what are your qualifications for this job?
Here's my first one.
Oh, let's see here. Very nice. Anything else?
Absolutely.
Okay. Very impressive.
There's my third one.
Ah, great. And anything else?
Absolutely.
Oh, sir, now I can assure you that you'll get top pay at this job. Sir, you're hired.
Thank you very much. Have a great day.
2. Number 60,702. This is the last time I'm going to call that number.
Okay. Hi, how are you?
I'm fine. Can I have your ID, please?
Yeah. There you go.
And what are you trying to apply for today?
I'm applying for welfare.
I see. And are you currently employed?
Yes.
Where are you employed?
Down in the valley.
I
I
see.
work construction.
How many in your household?
2.
Yourself and who?
My son.
How old is your son?
He's 2 years old.
Ah, so he can't work.
No, can't work. He's 2.
I see. And can you tell me how you managed to afford that baseball cap?
I got this when I was 8 years old.
You can't sell it to buy food?
No, I mean I could, but I have enough food at the beginning of my paycheck. I just can't. I can't afford it.
Why not
at
just
the
eat
end.
a little less every day?
We eat a little less because I have to support two people, me and my son.
When he's a baby, he doesn't eat much.
True, but he still needs to eat. We hungry. We hungry out here.
What about those earrings? Why can't you sell those earrings to get food?
Because I mean I could do that, but there's.
And
I
how
don't
can
know where
you
you're
afford
going
to
with
buy
this.
coffee if you can't afford to feed your son?
Because I had cash on me. Listen.
You had
This
cash
is
on you?
irrelevant.
Does that mean that you sell drugs?
We're
Is that why
suffering.
you
Look
had
at
cash?
you're in a nice ass suit.
All right, sir, you're being contentious. I'm sorry. I can't deal with you right now. Come back tomorrow and
Because
maybe one of my
you're making
managers
all
can
these
speak to you.
accusations and you have no idea who I am.
Yeah, well, you know what? You wouldn't be here trying to get welfare from the state if you hadn't done something wrong.
I know what it is to be hungry and be short on rent and in debt, so that's why I chose
You think
this
being
kid.
poor is something that people think is a choice?
I know.
So it probably isn't necessarily always fair to say, oh, that person's struggling because they want to struggle. I'm Christina Sayak, and I chose to do the skit What Are You? Because of my racial ambiguity, which hasn't always been the most positive thing. It's always kind of been a negative. Growing up, it was the kind of thing where nobody knew where to place me, so it made people uncomfortable. But what I find is that I'm sort of on display to some adults, like a wild animal. Like, well, what are you exactly? Where are you from? America, are you? Which clearly I am. We didn't learn any of my mom's language. We don't know any of my mom's traditions. She sort of like left that culture behind. And kids were like sort of treating me like a weirdo, like I was different. It was hard to not agree with
Do you
them.
think people just make assumptions about you because they can't quite place you?
Yeah, I'm Mexican.
Yeah, just don't think you're
I'm always
Mexican.
Mexican.
Just always Mexican.
Everywhere I go, I'm Mexican. So
Hi, I'm Dexter, and I came up with the idea for the guy in the car wreck, and the lady didn't want to believe him that he was injured. And so imagine how frustrating that would be when you've discriminated against, even on a daily basis, and people are denying that you've been injured. And I just saw the parallels of, someone's discriminated against, but someone says, no, you're not. You haven't been
like
discriminated
hinting at
against.
maybe
Like,
victim blaming a little bit in your skit.
oh yeah, that was the other part was the blaming the victim. And so sometimes
When you see that.
when women are sexually assaulted,
Absolutely.
they get blamed for dressing too promiscuously,
Drinking too much.
drinking too
Walking
much. Why
home
were
alone.
they? Yeah, why were they in a certain place?
Right.
Hi, I'm Jenny Vasili, and I wrote this skit about gender communication because, well, I'm a feminist. I think everybody should be a feminist, and I found it really interesting what the readings had to say about how genders. I kind of like the fact that the genders think differently and interact differently with each other and with the opposite gender, because it forces us to put ourselves in someone else's shoes and really try to understand them. I feel like the whole men are from Mars, women are from Venus thing is kind of the pop culture idea of how men and women communicate, and I wanted to put that in. But I feel like each gender has a little of the other in them. Like I think there's a lot of male and women, a lot of female and men. And I think men especially lose out on this side because they're not allowed to express themselves. They are taught that they have to be just firm and direct and emotionless and joyless about the way they express themselves, which takes away from their experience of life. A man and a woman who are basically in the same culture and are in a relationship can have such miscommunications, and you broaden that to the whole world.
Hi, I'm Mitchell Kwiatkowski. I did the skit on white privilege, the interview one. I basically just did it because I thought it would be funny.
Do you think you've always been aware of your white privilege?
That was gonna be my question.
Yeah, I do. I think a lot of people get their eyes opened with classes or discussions like this, and I've always been aware that I have an advantage, and I'm going to use that advantage to the most. Like, why wouldn't I?
Don't you think that that perpetuates the problem? To say like, yeah, I have these advantages, so I'm going to, you using those advantages, aren't you using that at expense of somebody else?
Yeah.
So that equates good to you? I'm just curious. I'm
Yeah,
just trying,
no,
just
it
trying to
does,
figure
it
your
does.
thought
It
process.
But what about, like, I don't know, being an ally to the people who have less advantage? Because that advantages you as
individual
well.
level, I am an ally to people that
Yeah,
I
definitely.
care about, friends.
End up gaining your trust.
I all the time when I play, I play my games or I'm talking to my buddies, I hear the word, fag dropped or that's gay, and I'm like, dude, don't even just drop
Yeah.
the goal,
Why did you think it would be funny?
because it's kind of the blueprint for my entire life.
Which I feel like is what this class is all about, is trying to understand each other and appreciate each other rather than judging each other.
Before I took this class, I was completely naive to how privileged I am as a man.
This class has made me understand people more. For me, like, this is what has made coming to college worthwhile, is these like little like life changes, because now you're going to leave this class with like a totally different point of view.
But as long as there is whiskey in the world,